Hi there, my name is Courtney Richardson, and this is my video on good communication for topic 1. So let's get started. Good communication is essential for successful learning and encouraging classroom environment. My name is Courtney Richardson. I am currently a full-time student. And I don't have much of an educational background, but I'm hoping that pursuing my master's degree in biology with an emphasis in education will hopefully change that, because I really do love educating. And I've done some minor tutor work, but I don't really consider that true teaching experience. Let's get started. All right, so in summary, we are going to go over the strategies for communication, including showing you care, building community, and personalizing. Challenges in effective communication, including methods to overcome those challenges. Decelerating interpersonal conflicts between both the students and the instructor and between students. We're also going to look at effective communication benefits. So the benefits of effective communication, such as, student success, and also that positive classroom environment and why that is so important. So let's start with our strategies for communication. It's important to show that you care within the learning experience. Empathy, feeling from the heart within the learning model of education is really important. You want to make the students feel like what they are learning is of a large value and benefit. This includes the lectures, your textbook selection or reading material selection, as well as assignments within the course. Also, communication with students helps the sense of community within the classroom. And this helps students feel more connected to the instructor as well as their peers, which helps with that classroom environment that's positive, which is what everybody loves. So this could be through different strategies. Encouraging communication can be done in all sorts of ways between students, including, on the first day of class, doing icebreakers, and maybe some small group work throughout the remainder of the semester, or extra credit projects, things like that encourage group work. A challenge with this is with online education. The limitations to communication opportunities need to be considered in this, and those include, the lack of being able to physically see someone, physically, hear someone in real time talking. Things can get misconstrued over text in any context, but especially in an online course, you want to make sure that you maintain professional demeanor and a professional vocabulary as well. And you want to make your communication personal. Students in an online course would like to feel a sense of connection even though they are online. And this helps prevent feelings of isolation, which can discourage students from the learning environment. Personalizing communications in a way to make the students feel like that, feel that you value them as a person, as a fellow human being, that they are important and not just a name on a computer screen. Some great questions that you can ask to encourage students to express about their lives and to help them feel valued in the course is maybe interested in their degree, what is their career goal, why did they select this area of study. Maybe ask them a little bit about their background, anything they want to share, maybe a fun fact about themselves. Obviously do this in the first few weeks of class. And also something that a lot of students can connect with is common hobbies. So asking them what they like to do in their spare time is maybe a great idea for them to connect with other students who potentially have similar interests, or maybe you as the instructor have a similar interest as well. And this helps to build positive relationships through this sort of communication in an online situation. Research shows that effective instructors use behaviors such as smiling, eye contact, movement throughout the classroom, the use of students' names and personal examples obviously in an in-person class. Additionally, in an in-person class, maybe taking a minute or two before the class starts or right at the beginning to ask everyone how their day was, talk about something going on, something positive going on in your personal life. That kind of small talk helps to make the students feel like you are invested in them, and also for them to feel like they know their instructor, and that builds a trusting relationship. So some challenges to communication, we briefly already touched on the challenges on online situation, especially with this because you are missing that tone of voice, body language, things like that. You want to overcome vague speculations. The students are, taking the class for the first time, and all the assignments are brand new to them. So even though something may make sense in your mind, the way you write something, it might not translate to them as well. So it's important to use clear instruction and also concise instruction, because students that are online especially don't really all their reading is online. So the last thing that they want to do is read more online. So if you can make your communication with them concise, that shows that you value their time instead of just droning on and on and on about specifics that can be summed up into just a few sentences, really. So using that precise language about your choices, your options, and ideas is very beneficial in an online environment. In that online environment, you remove those different context clues. So you want to make sure that, such as the body language and things like that. So you want to make sure that your tone of writing is positive and could not be misconstrued as something harsh or negative. A lot of individuals take all capital typing as someone yelling. So that's something you have to take into consideration as well, because you might not think that the way that you're typing in all capitals could be yelling, but some people view it as yelling. So just little things like that to consider. So let's go over some strategies for de-escalating interpersonal conflict when disagreements occur. And we're going to start with instructor-students disagreements. It's really important to remain calm, use respectful language, keep your tone of voice, and the words that you use professional. You want to, if it's appropriate, you want to listen to the student express themselves and encourage them to do that in a calm way. Really try to listen and understand their point of view, because a lot of times people that are frustrated about something just want to vent a little bit and just feel like they are heard and understood. So you want to acknowledge their feelings and their point of view, and keep in mind what your body language is expressing. Crossing your arms can be taken as aggressive. Being too close to someone could be taken as aggressive or combative. So things like that are very good to take into consideration as well. And if there's an interpersonal conflict between students in a classroom, if appropriate, you can help the students to navigate healthy methods of moving the conflict toward resolution. This includes encouraging them to remain calm, taking turns sharing how they feel about the situation, listening to the other student. If they can come to a resolution that they're both satisfied with, that's amazing. But if not, maybe sometimes it's better to agree to disagree on a certain subject, especially a particularly heated subject. But if that conflict does occur during class time, try to diffuse a situation by encouraging those students to put the conversation on hold, maybe return to it later once the class is over, and then you can discuss it in a calm manner. So some benefits of all the things that we've talked about with effective communication include this positive classroom environment, which is so essential for the students' learning. Building those positive relationships with students is known to encourage a healthy and happy student base and a positive learning environment. When students have a positive learning environment, they are more at ease and more in the mindset to learn and take in new information. It also encourages success among the students. In order to maximize the student cognitive learning, studies have shown the instructors' motivational tactics, encouragement, and promotion of an enjoyment and enjoying, excuse me, and it, the learning process being something that you can enjoy. All of these things create this positive attitudes toward not only the classroom environment, but learning as a whole. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and thank you for listening. I will see you in the next video.